our minutes from the last meeting distributed to all the board members. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Okay. Any discussion? Diana?
It's an outside agency document that we partake in. I just need board permission to once again basically review our participation in the agreement. Safety over at the University of Toledo. I believe the first time around it was the city of Toledo who coordinated it. I've had the document reviewed by our legal counsel as well as Police Chief Thompson. So we're basically good to go from both of those individuals. So I prepare a resolution of our participation for your approval.
Okay, thank you. Have in my hand resolution 22-006. Resolution by the Board of Park Commissioners of the Wood County Park District authorizing Chris Smalley to renew the Wood County Park District's participation in the Northwest Ohio Mutual Aid Agreement. Do I have a motion? And a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Question.
Diana?
Sandy Weidman,
Yes.
Kim Rose. Yes. Jenny Parrish,
Yes.
Tom Myers,
Yes.
Bill Cameron.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Chief? Already go there. Next.
The other item was just some basic housekeeping. The first is you all received copies of the updated meeting schedule for the remainder of the year with a 3 o'clock start time. I've shared that with you as well as our partners in the media and staff, so everyone has been brought up to speed on that. I've also left on the table for each of you copies of the new Oakley as well as copies of the Wood County Museum's schedule of events and some additional information, as well as a draft copy of our new annual report that I've had Jamie working on. So this is the final draft for your looky-loo, if you would, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, the goal is to have this out and available on our website and other locations by myself.
Perfect. Great. So that's before it starts to get busy.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Thank you. Departmental reports. Copies of those were also distributed to the board members prior to the meeting. Is there any discussions on that?
Just one comment. In reading the reports from police officers, they mentioned in the beginning, thanking the staff for getting through a very tough January, February, and I wanted to, on behalf of the board, thank them as well, knowing that you guys were stretched beyond things. I know Chris was working some options as well, but again, on behalf of the board and on behalf of folks in the our hearts, thank you.
I also want to echo those comments, and I would like to introduce, so very happily introduce Chief Steve Thompson, who has been sworn in as our new police chief for the department. We look very forward to working with you, Troy. We thank you and everybody else who has worked so hard over the past few months. Steve, did you have anything you wanted to say?
No.
Sorry, put you on the spot there, Steve.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah, we welcome you, and please, if you need anything, reach out to any of the 5 of us. We're always here for you. Anything else on any of the reports? Okay, let's move on to payables. Those were also distributed prior to the meeting. Do I have a motion to approve our payables?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion on the payables? And of course, you have an update on the payables from Jamie as it just came in yesterday from the county.
First, tell me about the $3,000 bill wiring. Stroke.
We had one of our police vehicles during our downtime of officers, but it was stored in a facility that wasn't as rodent-proof as we had thought, and some winter critters had moved in and done some damage, from what I understand.
Was that also part of the cruiser that was damaged in the crash? Would that have been worked with that as well?
I don't know
No,
if it
okay.
was the same cruiser or not.
Okay. Any other questions on the payables? Diane?
Sandy Weedman,
Yes.
Kim Rose,
Yes.
Jenny Harris,
Yes.
Tom Myers,
Yes.
Bill Cameron.
Yes.
Thank you. Any old business? Any new business? Okay, Friends of the Parks.
There's one little announcement, and that is that we just started our membership drive over our new neon system. And so everybody should either, this time we sent out the hard copy, as we always do every year, and we also have an email campaign. And so kind of did it twice this time. And from now on, it will automatically renew after when people go in and put their membership in, they'll get an automatic renewal. So it'll be based on the date that you took out your membership and not the February 25th date that we have had in the past. So it used to be if you took a membership out in November, you have to take it out again in February. Won't happen that one this year. So I'm pretty excited about it. There were a couple little glitches, but nothing that was too serious. So we're pretty excited for people that don't know what they're doing.
Excited about the things that are starting up. So
Yeah.
thank you for coming. Okay, hearing the visitors.
I'm Regina Strader. I live just above Buttonwood Park, and I walk down there all year long, weather permitting. And so I'm very much concerned about how the park is kept up. And I know that in the past, with the floods that we've had at Buttonwood Park, 2 occasions, the money invested in it has been such that you don't want to put a lot of money back into the park. But there are things that we could do to make it more family friendly, cleaner. It could encourage, of course, fishing season is coming. In fact, they've already started to arrive. There are fishermen already standing in the river. And that means the trash cans need to be put back. And although my daughter and I, my daughter's moved away, so this will be something I could do. We would walk down with grocery bags and pick up the trash. Even though they're sportsmen, they can be, they don't take care of the environment like you would think that they would want to take care of it. They leave a lot of trash behind. So we can pick up. I would like to see a trash can that is raccoon, so that when certain foods are put into the trash can, of course, the raccoons are going to get in there and they're going to tear it out and do it all over the place. So if you could get one of those, that would be fantastic. That would eliminate some of them. That'd be great. It's all over the place. I like the fact that they move the big log out of the road and access is open again all the way to the river, which is important because when I walk down there, I frequently see the same people going down, discuss things and talk. And other times it's just members of the community drive down. They like to see what's going on at the river. Sometimes they get out and sometimes it's just they want to see the river. So that access to the river, I think, is important. I would like to see the river look, I don't think pristine is the word. I don't think we can ever achieve that with Buttonwood because of the way the river goes through and wipes things out. But it's also a cleansing. When the river goes through the woods like that, it's a kind of cleansing. And so all the weeds that are really 6 feet tall are gone now because the river and the ice has gone through and cleaned it out. Speaking of weeds, there are a few really toxic weeds that are close to the road. One of them, I think is called cow parsnip or something like that. If that touches your skin, it leaves a horrible blisters that can raise. It's when the sun hits your skin, then the blisters come. And it's not indigenous to this area at all. I don't know where it's coming from. It's the one that looks really tall, like a giant Queen Anne's lace. And it's right at the edge. There's a parking lot, and the road goes down, and it grows right near. So I don't know, someone would be asthmatic. Probably a good thing to get rid of. There is a pile of gravel along as you go down the road that's been there for a couple of years, and no one seems to know who put the gravel there or who it belongs to. It doesn't belong to the road inspector, as I did inquire. In fact, Mr. Williams asked me one day, why is that gravel there? Because it's really on their side of the property. So she doesn't know anything about it. It would be nice to take that gravel and resurface the parking area, not the one along the Williams property, but the one that's along close to the woods. As long as it's really nice to make use of it. Ultimately, I would like to see camping put back. The fishermen bring a lot of money into the area. Hotels and restaurants and so on. It would be nice if there was at least some primitive parking, camping down there. I talked to the fishermen and they all regret that it's not there anymore. Yeah, I'm sure I have a bunch of other ideas because I do walk down there as often as I can and try to pick up and keep it clean and looking nice. There are ways that we could make it look a little bit better, more safer and friendly. More appealing to the community to go down and use the parks. I know they took away the picnic tables because just before flood season, but I'm sure you'll be really nice. Anyone wants to take a walk with me down there and check it out and see what I really have at times, but I'd like to sit down and they moved the blocks back where they're supposed to be, but there are things that access to the river is another thing because there are areas where things are growing up and it's kind of creating an area that makes it difficult to get to the river. Some of that go out to access to the river. It's used a lot in the summertime. Lots of benefits down there. It's one of the few accesses to the river that has campings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to this.
And give Molly our best. So, tell her we're gonna miss her, but, and thank you for everything to her and the fact that she done for us, so. Anyone else? Okay, I will, oh, yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Ted Blackwood donated I think the property. If it isn't cared for, is there any kind of commercial associated with that property?
Which property, I'm sorry,
The park itself.
but,
Yes.
okay,
Nothing that I'm aware of, but I can look into it.
A lot of people, when they do donate, they say a lot of people don't use it. They want it back type thing. Or if it isn't maintained.
I don't think there were conditions placed on it, because it's in a floodplain, and there's going to be possibility of flooding
Yeah,
in the area, so I think it was.
well, it used to be farm, but now it's
time it was donated, my understanding was there was a clear plan. They wouldn't even think about soccer field back then. From the outside. So they donated at that one time. There was future use.
without a tail, without
Right.
conditions. Could that be converted to, say, some organizations, scouts, so on and so forth, that they maintain it? Or just really does decide not to,
I don't know what our liability will be, standpoint would be, something like that.
we have scouts that have been working at the park still, that'd be the same as that.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you talk about the fact that there's gravel down there. I find it, I have no coincidence that gravel is used to build a dike, and now gravel has appeared there. After a couple of years, so you wonder, and gravel by that order from the planning commission last November, December, was that the gravel that's in the dike has to be removed, and it cannot stay in the floodplain. I don't know how gravel can be used that, as such, we would have to remove it, pay to have it shipped someplace else.
You can't fill it with parking, obviously, that
They're
parking
not
is
allowed
expensive.
to gravel, the dike stays, and then they drop out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of legal questions as to that. I'm not sure why. I think one of the things that the board collectively thought was we're going to wait until the dike issues have been resolved, to see what's going to happen. And by that order, it should be resolved sometime. When we make decisions about what the neighbors look like.
Anyone else? No other questions? Do I have we have nothing for executive session today? So I will entertain a motion to adjourn. In a second.
So.
Okay, have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming.